Yes, the AMA has started recording. So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this AMA session between the CryptoTrini Group and the TAP project. So we'll start off with the TAP team that's given a brief introduction on their project. I know a lot of person is busy. Myself was just a bit preoccupied. So if being late, I had to go and set up my leverage training, and I saw the market had a little dip there. So I know a lot of persons will be busy on that. But so all the same, we are here and all ready to go. So yes, bro. Robert, could you just start off with giving the introduction of your project?
Yeah, of course. So yeah, my name is Robert, and I am the CMO and the co-founder of Tap Fantasy. And just like you just mentioned before, so a lot of GameFi projects or like GameFi or Metaverse projects, they're still talking or it's still a plan, but this is not something that we're looking for. We definitely want to finish our project first before we actually launch it. So Tap Fantasy is actually a metaverse version of a well-known MMORPG called Tap Fantasy, which was been recommended by Facebook and accumulated more than 20 million users with more than 1 million DAU worldwide. So for Tap Fantasy, it's a GameFi plus metaverse product, which will be launched in mid-January this month. And it has both Axie's Play-to-Earn module and Roblox Design-to-Earn developer module. And the project is also developed by HTML5, which means players can click to play with no download required, and can be perfectly enabled in wallets, exchanges, and social media apps. And third is that third-party game developers can create and design gameplay modules through our code-free map editor. And meanwhile, players can consume tokens in these third-party game developer modules, and designers can actually get a corresponding revenue commissions. Last but not least, and after several years of accumulation, we now have more than 200 ACG characters, plus our partners in Japan will also have plenty of animation resources to join the world of the metaverse. And that's pretty much it about Tap Fantasy.
That's really cool. I've actually caught a few early glimpses of it because I got to see in a private call with one of your coworkers how the game functioned, So I like the fact that it was like an overview map where you can walk around and you can fight enemies, you can level up your character. You can also buy, if I remember correctly, you have NFT skins, right? Where you can different skins give you. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, that's right. So we have over 200 NFT skins right now. And it's not just skins. You can also use them to fight mobs or defeat world bosses, these sort of stuff.
If possible, could you do a shared screens? Because I didn't really see anything, and I know a lot of person, especially for the video, would like to just get some preview, if possible. So could you do some shared screen?
Of course, I can. How about this? I can share the game in the Telegram, so everyone can see the game, how it actually works.
It'd be really cool because one thing is actually explaining it, and
of course,
people may not have the best imagination, or it may be very different from the game, so it would be better to visualize it and have it in front of them.
Of course. I mean, it's always better it's always better to see it than actually just hear about it, right? So I have shared a. There's a trailer, but I also shared a screenshot of the game.
let's play the video now.
100年前、北に住む魔族は大陸で戦争を起こした。大陸の部族間は共同で北部に対する防衛線を築いた。その後、双方は長期にわたり対峙していた。この半世紀に及ぶ対峙の中で、魔族は次第に文明社会に溶け込み、大陸の人々は平和の光を感じ、
So yeah, that's the some images of the game.
You can level up your weapons, you can level up pretty much everything, and you can, become stronger, and you use USDT, right? Because that was a question I got from one of my community members. Do you use like USDT to, level up your character, or do you use like the tap token, which you need to purchase for USDT?
That's a really good question. So you cannot upgrade the skin with USDT. You're gonna have to use our tap token, and which is gonna be launched, or it's actually already launched for the IGO. And the tap token is actually the project's platform token, and the main output in the game will be MC token. So there's actually two tokens, and you're gonna need both of them to upgrade your NFT skins or purchase NFT lands, build buildings, extra and extra.
Okay, so just to understand, the game is already developed and it will be available on launch, and these are some pictures of the game.
That's right. The game already finished development and will be launched in mid-January.
In mid-January. Okay, great.
So I saw the game. I saw the game like play in the video call I had with you guys, and what piqued my interest was the fact that it was like kind of like this. The mechanics were like a little bit similar to Magica. If anyone has played that game, it's really cool because you got this overview head, and a boss like shooting things and going after you, and then you attack him, and you have these life meters and everything. It's I thought it looked really good. I saw it on like a small screen, of course. So when it is on a full screen, I imagine it to look even better.
So yeah, I mean, the game it's made by HTML5, and actually players can treat this as a non-crypto game because it's user-friendly for non-crypto users as well, and they can play this game just like a traditional or regular H5 game.
Okay, so to play the game, you don't need crypto to be in crypto. You don't need to connect your wallet to play the game.
Not at all. I mean, it's free to play, and you just open it in the web browser and start play.
Web browser-based game. Will there be like a mobile version or Android or PC?
At this moment, we do not have a mobile version. It's only for desktop at this moment.
Okay. And as for the game itself, seeing that you have so much in development, what are some of the releases you will do like post-launch? What are some of the stuff you all will be working on after you launch?
This is a really, really good question. And so first of all, we are going to be launching our IGO, and it's actually already launched in Game Starters and Cocos. We'll also have another IGO on TrustPad. So right after the IGO, we will be launching the game and the NFT skins presale in mid-January. And meanwhile, we will also be launching the multi-chain system, the social system, and the question maps and the arena in first quarter of 2022. The land system will be launched on the second quarter, and the code-free map editor and the TAP Ecological Foundation will be launched in the second half of 2022.
Okay, and what about so the game currently is PvE only, or is there a PvE and PvP aspect?
So at this moment, it is PvE, but the arena will be launched in 1 or 2 months later, so maybe in March. And at that time, it's going to be PvP.
Okay, so the PvE version will be available first. And
that's right.
So in terms of your tokens, will there be multiple tokens, or will there be one gaming token, or will the game rewards be in the same token as the main token?
Oh, that's really good. So first of all, Tap Fantasy is going to be launched on BSC first, and will be deployed on the mainstream public chain based on the operating status. And we will simultaneously open the corresponding server for players to enter. And one more thing is that we will also open a cross-server dungeons and cross-server arenas so that players on different public chains can experience cross-server PvE and cross-server PvP.
Okay. So you guys wouldn't be having actually like any governance token or any gaming token dollar or something like that.
So at this moment, we will be launching the TAP token, but for the in-game use, it's going to be for TAP token and the MC token and the gold coins. So TAP token can directly exchange into the MC token, and MC tokens can be acquired in the in-game world bosses or quests, or defeat monsters and the dungeons. And we'll also have a gold coin, which is for the in-game daily consumption and third-party developers' income. And plus, the gold coin is actually a stable currency that can be directly exchanged with USDT.
Because of the volatility of other crypto tokens. So having a stable coin incorporated into the game is a very smart move, in my opinion. And you guys are actually on your roadmap. You are going into the deep into the metaverse in the second quarter of 2022, when you are, when people can actually buy lands and buildings and such. Can you say a little bit more about that?
Of course. So yeah, just like you mentioned, the cities and the land system will be launched in the second quarter in 2022, and all land's gonna be auctioned in the form of NFTs. So players can build coffee shops, gyms, beauty salons, and more. And the main point for the city system are to let players to consume a large amount of tokens, so they can actually use the TAP token.
That is really, really cool. I'm really looking forward to that because, well, it's been a while since I actually played a game, but for this one, I'm actually going to, I'm going to invest, but I'm actually going to play it as well because I really like the look of it, and I got a good feeling about when I watched it. So I knew that this was going to be straight up my alley. Yeah.
Cool. That's really good to know. Thank you.
I'm going through your pitch deck now. So just to recap, what is the game about though? Like, what is the game storyline behind the game itself?
So the team behind the game. I'm sorry.
So the storyline of the game, like, I know there's a metaverse, but like, I'm trying to read the pitch deck to understand the storyline behind the game.
Oh, of course. So, first of all, the Tap Fantasy is actually the metaverse version of a original H5 game called Tap Fantasy, which was developed by us in 2017. So we launched the Tap Fantasy back in 2019 in Japan, Korea, and some Southeast Asia countries. And we also launched the original game Tap Fantasy on the Facebook instant game. And by the end of September 2021, we accumulated more than 20 million users worldwide. So after that moment, and we realized that we need to develop something new. We have to, it's more like join the world. So we came up with the metaverse version, which is the one that you just saw now. And right now, what our goal is going to be building a #1 world ACG community on blockchain, which is anime, comics, and games. So this is what we are aiming for and heading towards.
Wait, so I think I missed something there. You said your game before, which you based this game off, had 20 million users. Is that what you said?
That's right. So the original game called Tap Fantasy has more than 20 million users worldwide.
That's excellent, bro. Whoa. So could you like share that as well too? Because I think that's like a pertinent piece of information. Is it the exact same team who built that game, a successful game? Are you all building this game now, the same team, or are you all like partnership with that project?
We're the same. So yeah, the original game, the previous game, Tap Fantasy, was created by us. So yes, it's built with the same team.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. Very bullish, very good. So the Tap version game, that game is still out, or did it close or something, or did it shut down?
It's still running, but right now our main focus is going to be the current one, the Tap Fantasy, the GameFi Plus Metaverse project.
Okay, agreed. So you all are focusing on this on the crypto game expansion.
That's right.
That's very good, though.
Really cool, actually. You got the base already. You got a bunch of loyal players who you have already, because so having a player base from the get-go is really good, because the crypto investors and they are gonna come on top of that, So there's a lot of people who are gonna be playing the game, and yeah, I think that will be vital for setting up the metaverse and having an engaging community.
Yeah, of course. I mean, again, we'd like to finish the development of the game before we launch this. So, I mean, we don't want to draw a map and just present to the players or to the investors saying that we will be launching a game in the future. So yeah, again, we do want to finish everything before we launch this.
Yeah, this is really good. Really good work from your team, because most games now, as Accessel, they just have a concept. They have more like a concept, and they work on the concept. But you already have a successful game with 20 million users and everything. So for sure, the game will be successful. No doubt in that. And once you have the cryptocurrency integration, then you will have a lot of crypto investors going into the game. So that's really good though. That's really good. I'm still trying to understand on the tokens itself. You said that you said 3 tokens, something similar to like the Axie Infinity or something, or I'm not trying to understand it.
Of course, I'll provide a more detailed tokenomics. So, first of all, the token for Tap Fantasy is the TAP, the Tap token. It has a total circulation of 1 billion. And right now, the IGO is already started on GameStarter and Cocos. So for the Tap Fantasy's economic model, we use 3 types of tokens. So the Tap token is the project's platform token, and the MC token is the main output token in the game. And the gold coins is a stable coin relative to USDT. So the role of the Tap token is mainly as a top reward in the game, and a really important asset for upgrading FT cards to increase players' power or combat effectiveness. The MC token is produced in the game's treasure area. It is similar to Axie's SLP, and it is also an important asset for upgrading NFTs to increase players' power. Just like I mentioned, gold is a stablecoin in the game, and it can be obtained by exchange USDT. And 1 USDT equals to 10 gold coins for in-game trading markets. And yeah, that's pretty much it about the Tap tokens tokenomics.
Okay, that's great. That's very innovative though, because I know most projects they have like 2 similar to Axie. I'm working on a project as well, and they have they have 2 tokens as well, but just 1 stable token for end game and another token for the main like the DAO token. So that's very innovative. The first time I've seen that, and I think it makes a lot of sense how you have it, and seeing that you can exchange from USDT to the gold token is also very good. So I really like that. I really like that concept and that game idea. And all tokens will be launched at the same time, correct?
That's right.
Okay, nice. Will you all be on any other blockchain other than BSC?
At this moment, it's going to be on BSC first. But we'll definitely deploy on other mainstream public chains based on our operating status.
There's another question that a community member has asked me, and that is, do you guys have any plans for like centralized exchanges? Is there going to be like a centralized exchange on launch, or when is that going to happen? You know, these are the questions that come up.
Of course, it's actually a really common question because a lot of users just want to invest. So for exchanges, for the CEX, it's going to be in late January, so right after we launch the game. So, but for like other centralized exchanges, it's not going to be happen in short period of time.
Right.
Yeah, that's really good though. Because for centralized exchange, it can't really predict how that will go or when exactly you can get, but it's still good that you all have some ideas.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're actually more interested in decentralized exchanges.
Okay. In terms of the auditing, what sort of like doctrine will you all have in mind?
I'm sorry, I actually didn't hear the question. Can you repeat that?
Oh, in terms of two things, in terms of the security of the project and the safety for investors, what do you all have for auditing the contract and for doxing or the KYC of the owners?
Oh, of
He's
course.
asking if it's going to be audited, like by Certic or another
Of course.
established auditing firm.
Yeah, of course. So first of all, it's already audited by Certic, and the report is actually on our website. And I can share the link so in the community, so everyone can take a look at it.
So I would rate this very safe. For my community and in my communities, I will rate this project as extremely safe. That's not to say that you can't lose money. It's only to say that there's a well-established team behind it, and it's likely that the contract will be deployed correctly, and these guys are professionals. So Certic by launch is a very healthy sign for the project and for investors who want to invest more than than they would in another project.
Of course. Again, it's the contract has already been audited by Certic, and we'll definitely invite more professional security companies to audit our smart contract to ensure the safety and the reliability of the contract.
Yeah, a Certic audit is very nice, especially before launch. I would recommend you do another one. Just to get a second opinion and see that it's such a big project and you guys are doing so much of groundwork. Whenever there's to do a secondary audit, like maybe like Solid Proof or another tech rate audit or something, let's get some second opinions. Paladin, I think is I think they are doing a lot of audits for a lot of projects as well. So that's in terms of the audit. You guys plan on doing any KYC?
Of course. I mean, first of all, we definitely agree with you that I don't think one audit is going to be enough to ensure the safety. And we're definitely looking for more audit companies or security companies to help us to ensure the safety. And as for the KYC as well, we did finish the KYC for the team members. Again, we do want to ensure that the game is safety enough or more fun enough for players to play.
Okay, great. So KYC is done, Certic audit done. What about I know a lot of game doing like testing and giveaways for the persons doing testing and beta testing and things. With the smart contract integration and the payouts and so on. Will you all be doing those things, and will there be like giveaways or before the actual launch?
This is a really good question. So yes, we will be having events or airdrops or whitelists. So these kind of events or activities, and we will definitely do this in our community.
Okay, sure, cool. Yeah, because any events like that, you can always mention it to us, so we can always share it here as well. Because a few developers are in our group, several developers actually. I'm also working on a gaming project, and I know how it goes in terms of the testing and a lot of testing just to make sure the smart contract integration good, all the Web3 interface, everything is working perfect. To measure the payout, to make sure the payout is not too much or too little or something. So anything like that you all want from us, we can always share to our members when you have events coming up and so on.
For sure, definitely. I will definitely share the link or the details in your community, in CryptoTrini's community.
Okay, great.
So I think we could actually open it up to some questions. If someone has any question, you can. If you feel like uncomfortable, like saying it out loud, I know some people are shy. You can DM me a question, and I can ask it for you. You know, and you'll still be able to like be eligible for the 200 USDT price. You know, so yeah, shoot.
Yeah, just let me know if you have any questions, everyone.
I have a question. How much money can you like earn playing the game daily on average? So?
I'm sorry, I actually didn't hear you. Can you repeat the question?
Okay, could you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, how much money you can earn playing the game?
So for the game development, or for the events, or the activities?
The activity.
Okay, great. So it's a really good question. So we actually did put our the whole tokenomics info on how we are going to spend the funds in our website, which you can definitely go check right after this meeting. So meanwhile, we will be spending about 20% for the ecological fund, which is for the game developers to help the game developers to build their own gameplay modules. And we will also have the 40% for the mining pool as well, so that everyone can actually earn money, or like actually do play to earn as well.
Nice. Thank you.
One question as well. Will you all have any like scholarship for like persons to log into your account and play? I know that's a very common thing right now.
You mean the partnership that we have established, or?
No, like a scholarship system. You have ever heard about scholarship?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So for like scholarship for game developers, or third-party game developers?
No. A scholarship is like Axie, I think, introduced it. It's basically where persons can use your account to play the game. So, like, say you have like several characters, or you have a lot in the game, right? You can have persons like it's usually like on these poorer countries, like participate and play the game for you, right? And then you pay them to play the game. So it's something that is getting a lot of very popular right now.
Got it. So first of all, I think I actually haven't said this yet. So Tap Fantasy can be auto played, which means all you have to do is just log in, and it can fight the monsters or fight the bosses for you. So you don't actually have to let other players to play your account or play your character for you. So that's number one thing. And second one is that we do not recommend you let other players or let other users to play the account for you because of security issues. And the scholarship that you mentioned, that we do not have this system in our game at this moment.
Okay, cool. It could be something to look at with these scholarships and how other games are implementing it. I think it's also important for the when you're looking to integrate into Android and to like the PC versions. You know, with PC and Android, you don't have like direct connection to your MetaMask wallet. So if someone has funds, you wouldn't be able to like to make payments if you are connecting to the Android. So I think the scholarship is also used for those integration. So I guess your team will come across it when you start integrating with the like the Android versions.
Yeah, definitely. But again, the game already can be autoplayed and can fight the bosses on its own. So like you don't have to keep clicking or keep tabbing, or you don't actually have to spend a lot of time on the game. You can acquire all the resources you can get daily within like 10 or 20 minutes.
Most games like you have to play like for a long time to really make it worthwhile. Okay, cool. So anyone else have any more questions?
All right, so I think we can actually conclude the AMA. I think I haven't received any more questions on my DMs. The ones I have asked have already been asked as we've gone through this. So yeah, I just want to say that I really like the project, and I think you guys will do very well because of many reasons actually, but you have a good theme basically, and I think it will cater to a lot of people who wants to like play an anime game with really cool NFTs like you guys have, and it's kind of different than what's out there already. So I can't wait for you guys to launch, and we'll be with you every step of the way.
Thank you so much, and it's definitely a pleasure to be here today as well. And I will definitely share more information, including our community links, our latest updates in the CryptoTrini group community as well.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for your time being here and answering our questions and taking time out of your day to share your project. So yeah, we really appreciate that.
Before we conclude, just one question that came to mind. Will there be any max buys on launch? Because I'm planning to get into, I know a lot of people want to get into on launch.
So like mystery boxes?
No, I mean max buy for the token when you are
launch. Yeah. So yes, there will be a max buy for the tokens as well.
The standard 0.5% range of maximum buys for the first hour or something.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, and assuming that you all will have anti-snipers as well, or anti-bot features.
Correct, that's correct.
Okay, great. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's very good news.
That's really important to have, because there are a lot of good projects that have been like obliterated because they haven't had like good anti-bot measures, and someone has made off with like 100K or something like that. So can really hinder the growth of the project. So yeah. But I expect you guys to have all that under control.
Of course. Thank you for the recommendation.
Yeah, that's totally, because yesterday I think our project launched and they had like 100K buy within the first few seconds, and then the person dumped, and it was crazy yesterday. Like the project we were following on the group. So I'm definitely ensure that the anti-snipers, the max buys, and those things taken care of.
So there's one more question in the chat. Do you guys plan to expand the game to multiple chains? I think you've answered that already a little bit, but yeah.
Yes. So short answer, yes, we will be launching on other chains as well.
Okay. All right. let's end the AMA here. It's 2 minutes to 10, and yeah. Thank you again for joining, and CryptoTrini will upload the video AMA to the YouTube channel, and we'll also post the AMA to be seen here in the Trini group, and also a couple of other whale groups. So yeah.
Sounds great. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll keep in touch.
Of course. Have a good day.
Bye. Yeah, you too. Bye.
Okay, guys, thanks. Have a good day, everyone. Peace.